Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy James from What's Your Forte, and today we're going to be reviewing the LTE and cloud properties of the Blackview dash cam I just installed in my BMW M4. Let's get it. Alright guys, so as you saw in my last video, I did the full install and setup of the Blackview dash cam. Now this video, as promised, I told you I was going to go over the full LTE properties that I have on the dash cam. Because my dash cam, I had to install a SIM card, and therefore now I got the cloud property. So I'm going to be showing you the benefits and why you may be interested in doing and getting the cloud based dash cam from Blackview. Alright, so one of the benefits that you get from purchasing the LTE dash cam is that you get the cloud properties. So you'll be able to use the cloud portion of the app, and that cloud portion of the app is going to be able to have connectivity without having to connect directly to your dash cam via the Wi-Fi. So you'll be able to access your footage anywhere you're at. As long as you got cell phone service on your app and on your phone, you're good to go. So when you have the LTE based dash cam, these are just some of the benefits that you get for having the LTE version. You're going to get the alert push notifications, receive notifications at any point, anytime. You're going to get remote live viewing. You're also going to get video backup and auto upload. You're also going to get two-way voice communication, GPS tracking, remote video playback, live auto uploads, event file auto uploads, and you'll also be able to upgrade your firmware using the app, man. Super easy. You don't have to connect to it. You can do it all on the app because everything's on the cloud. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and break down each one of those benefits, show you exactly how it works on the app and how it interacts with the dash cam. And we're going to go ahead and get to it. All right, let's go. All right, everyone. So now I'm inside the car, as you can tell. So now we're going to go ahead and go over some of those benefits of the cloud and LTE based dash cam that I talked about before. So the first thing that I brought up is the push notifications. So those push notifications are going to go straight to your phone. They're kind of sensitive. I will say they're kind of sensitive, so I definitely need to go in the settings and see if you can change the sensitivity, because like even if I close the door, open the door, you know, close the trunk, the hood, or anything, it's going to give me that notification, impact detected. So it's definitely, if anyone touches your car any kind of way they're not supposed to, it's definitely going to pick it up and notify you, which is a good thing. But you know, it can get sometimes a little aggravating, just you opening and closing doors and it's sending you constant notifications to your phone. You can definitely turn off the notifications to your phone, but I kind of want to leave it on because I kind of want to know whenever, if I'm away from my car and something happens, I want to be notified. I don't want to have to keep going into the app and checking to see exactly what's going on. So notifications are important. They definitely need to be tweaked, I'll say a little bit. And as you can see right here on the lower part of my screen right here, this is kind of what it looks like on your phone. You'll get a little pop-up notification like you will if you have an iPhone or Android. You will have it pop up, and then it kind of gives you that notification there. It kind of lets you know exactly what's going on. And as you see right here, it says event recording saved. You know, it wasn't some type of impact detected. And then you can choose to play it if you like. It'll show you exactly of everything that happened there. So that's pretty cool. That does get notifications and does give you a live view of exactly what happened and captures that clip a little bit before, a little bit after the impact, so you can kind of see exactly what happens. All right, one of the other benefits that I brought up is remote live view. So you can view the dash cam, the front and rear, remotely. So what I'm going to do right now is I got it hooked up, so I'm gonna hit cloud, and then as you see cloud, your dash cam kind of pops up there. If you click on it there, you'll be able to see the camera and everything that's going on there. You also have the cloud, so if you download anything to your cloud, which I do have right there, you'll be able to see any of that. But right now we want to talk about the live view. The live view is going to be at the very bottom middle. So if you click live view, then it's going to give you a, as you said right there, it says live view on, and as you can see the front right there. That's the front camera, and then you can switch this to the rear camera as well. And so if you click on the screen, as you see right there, and then click rear, it will also show you the rear camera live view, so you can actually see exactly what's going on. All right, so the next benefit is the video backup live upload. So as you're doing live views or any clips you're looking at, so you can automatically go ahead and upload it to the cloud, so you'll always have it in that cloud storage there. All right, so as y'all can see on the bottom of the screen, you can kind of see I'm just choosing the videos that I want to upload to the cloud, and I just go directly to the cloud, and you're able to select the video and then upload it directly to the cloud, which is pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do now, these videos should be uploading. So let's go ahead and see what this current progress of it is. So let's go ahead and click on the blank view there. It's loading. We'll pull up the cloud, and boom, it's seeing this one's right around 31%. And you see the other one is saved already to the cloud. So you'll always be able to access those files always there on the cloud there. And you see right there you have 5 gigs of storage on the cloud for free. I will be going into a little bit of detail about, because you get so much for free, and then they make you pay if you want more other different features or more storage and etc. So we'll get into that section a little bit later. But so yeah, so you can auto select everything you want to upload to the cloud immediately right there, and then it'll always be in the cloud, man. So that's pretty cool there. All right, so another benefit that you have for the LTE model is the two-way voice communication. So what you can do is, let's say you're driving in your car, and let's say your significant other or somebody you really care about, they have access to your cloud, just for emergency regions, and they hear about a wreck or something coming up on your path. What they can do is log into the app, go underneath the cloud, go into live view, and then hit the microphone and send you a direct message that will play back right on your dash cam. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through that process now. So of course, go to the app, have the app pulled up here, then go to cloud like I stated before, and then you'll click on your dash cam, and then what you want to do is click on live view. Then once you go to live view, it's going to connect you to live view, and it's going to notify the person in the car that live view has been activated, right? So then once you go into live view, you can hit the microphone. Then it has two-way voice communication pops up. So then I'm going to press, it says tap to talk, so I'm going to press the microphone. This is a test. This is a record. So as you can kind of see there, it's almost maybe a slight delay, and then it kind of plays right there on the dash cam. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that again. All right, you have to wait a little bit. Now it's telling me to speak now. Subscribe to What's Your Forte's channel. There you go. So as you can kind of see there, it's a little delayed, but they get that message. So it's pretty cool. All right, so another benefit is going to be the GPS tracking. Now, the GPS tracking is not included in their free package, but it is something that you can get on their upgraded package, which I'll be going into later. But you can always see the GPS location. It will let you know where your dash cam has been and where your car has been. And as you can see right here on the bottom screen, it's showing you kind of in the area of where I'm currently am right now. So it will give you like pinpoint location as far as that. But if you want like full tracking, you will have to pay for that in one of their paid plans, which I'll be going through a little bit later. All right, and another benefit of the cloud is that you are able to do playback on anything that you have recorded in your phone. So anything that has been recorded that is stored in the cloud, you can play it back at any point. You don't have to be connected directly to the dash cam. As long as it's in the cloud or it's been connected or saved, you can play it back at any time. So and that's pretty cool. So before, if you don't have the cloud, just have Wi-Fi, you would have to download those files in order to play them. So now that you have the cloud, you put anything up in the cloud, you can play it at any point in time. So that's another benefit of the cloud LTE system. All right, and this is something you saw me just do before, but you do have the live auto upload, where you can save a video stream or a live video directly to the cloud, and you can do that at any time, any video you pull up. So that's pretty cool, pretty neat feature there. I can definitely see some benefits of that if you're like recording an accident, or if you see something happening and you're able to put that clip directly to the cloud immediately. That can definitely save you some time and some headache for future events. Another thing that you can set up with this dash cam is you can set up event auto uploads. So those event file auto uploads can definitely be set up into the dash cam. So I'm gonna be walking you through that process right now on how to set that up. All right, so now let's go ahead and get to setting that up. So as you guys can see here, you're gonna be at your home screen, right? So now we're gonna have to go to cloud. So click on cloud. Then once you go to cloud, you see your dash cam pulled up there. You want to click on the 3 dots on the right hand side. Once you do that, at the bottom of the screen, you're going to see a settings, details, and some other information pop up. So you're going to click on settings. Once you click on settings, you'll see at the bottom here, it says event auto upload settings. So you want to click there. Once you click here, in order to engage event auto upload, you'll have to turn it on. So as you see right now, it's grayed out, so it's turned off. So if you click on that to turn it on, then you'll be able to choose your different options here. So it has event recording normal mode, event recording parking mode, and it has manual recording if you want to set up some manual recording. It has footage. You want to save footage on the front, just the front camera, from the rear camera, or front and rear. I probably say best to save it from front and rear. That seems to make the most sense. So we'll save both front and rear. And then it has event recording in normal mode and parking mode. So normal mode is like when you're driving, the car is moving. Parking mode, when the car is not moving, it's just sitting still. So it'll record any type of events a little bit before and a little bit after they trigger. So that's pretty cool there. All right. So now that we have that set up, let's go ahead and we'll just go into the dash cam here. So what I'm going to actually do is click over to the event auto upload. So I know one thing that does trigger an event is me opening and closing the door. So I'm going to open and closing the door now, and we're going to see how it records it and how it stores it in there. So now let me go ahead and open the door. So open the door, and now I'm going to close it pretty hard. Closed it pretty hard there. So boom, it says an impact was detected. Let's see how long it takes for it to refresh and pop up in the queue. So all right, so as you guys saw right there on the screen, it took about maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes total for it to pop up in the event auto upload queue. I did see it pop up on the camera side a little earlier, and then it uploads to the event auto upload queue. So let's see if I'm able to actually view this video. So if I click on it here, looks like I am able to actually view this video in the front, and then let me click over to the rear, and I am able to view the event right there. Looks like it recorded about a total of a minute, maybe a little over a minute. So that's pretty cool, man. So anytime you have an event, so let's say, I'll probably say that's helpful to turn on. Let's say you're parking in a big parking lot, going to a big event once COVID ends, of course, on like a concert or something like that. Then maybe you got to park in tight areas. You turn that on, you know, when you leave your car, and then anytime anyone bumps to your car, anyone does anything that they're not supposed to your car, it's going to save that, upload that video, already have it there. So if you come back to your car and like, man, where did scratch come from? You can check the footage and see exactly where it came from. So that's where something like that, I don't know about running it all the time, but if you're going to be parking and leaving your car, like if you're going on a trip, leaving it at the airport, anything like that, that definitely is something that I will definitely turn on, so it can go ahead and auto record and auto upload that information, you know, just in case if you're away or your dash cam just happens to fry out or anything like that, you'll automatically have that data saved so you can access it. So that'll be pretty cool there. All right, so one of the last benefits that I told you about the cloud-based dash cam, the LTE version that I have, is going to be how you're able to update the firmware on the app. So you don't have to go in the actual car, connect it to the dash cam via Wi-Fi, and then update the firmware that way. You can actually do it all on the app, and I'll show you exactly where you need to go. So of course, you know, I'm in here in the camera section, so you want to click on this 3-dot section right here on the right, and then you want to pull up remote firmware update. And as you see right here, it's telling me that it's new. So this is something new. So remote firmware update, click that. It's going through its processes. It says new firmware available. So I actually have new firmware available. So it's telling me firmware version 1.002. Release date was August 3rd. So that's pretty cool. What's new? Update may take several minutes. Do not cancel, you know, do not disconnect the cable, power cable, etc. So let's go ahead and download this now. I didn't know I had update, but see, this is the power of this, and I'm not connected via Wi-Fi to this dash cam. This is all via the cloud. So let's go ahead and click download there. All right, so the firmware is actually downloading, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right here, and I'll come back and time and let you know how long it actually takes for the firmware to download. All right.
Starting normal recording.
All right, so as y'all heard there, it just rebooted and started back up. I would say the whole process between downloading the firmware update to the actual dash cam restarting, and it just interrupted me again. But the whole process took, I'll probably say from start to finish, looking at my timer there, was probably about, it's like a minute and 45 seconds. So super quick process, super easy. And that's pretty cool, man. I didn't have to connect it, didn't have to connect it over Wi-Fi, anything like that. Did it all on the app via the cloud, and the LTE setup there. So was able to, the LTE communication was able to send the update directly to the dash cam and get it updated without me actually have to Wi-Fi connect it to the device. So that's pretty cool there, that you can do that update all on your phone. So pretty nice. All right, so another thing that I said I was going to cover and stated and I talked about before was the actual plans that they have. So Dashview actually has plans if you want to have the LTE version. So this is something you definitely want to take note of. So if you're going to get the LTE version, one thing you're going to have to get is you're going to have to get a SIM card. So that SIM card right now, they told me to get an AT&T SIM card. So that's what I had to get. Thankfully, I use AT&T already for my regular cell phone service. So it wasn't that big a deal. I just had to go online, order a SIM card through them, and then add it to my existing plan. So I have like an unlimited plan with multiple users. So it was like $20 a month to add that SIM card, which has unlimited data. So that's $20 a month for that. So that's already one cost you got to think about adding on to your dash cam if you think the cloud is going to be worth it. Another thing is, so if you have the cloud one, they're going to give you a free plan. So you have the initial free plan, and as you see right here on the bottom of my screen here, you'll see the free plan gives you, one dash cam account, one user per account. You only can view the live view for 10 minutes per day. Remote video playback and download a month is only going to be 100 times a month. You have 5 gigs of cloud storage. Everything stays in your cloud storage for 90 days. Of course, we already talked about the push notifications, the two-way voice communication, live GPS that you get there. And then there's some other information down here you see that you don't get with the free plan. And then you have the smart plan and the fleet plan. So the smart plan starts at about, looks like $11.99 a month. And if you have any additional dash cams, it's $9 extra per dash cam. You can have up to 3 dash cams on a smart account, unlimited live view, unlimited remote playback, 365 cloud storage, GPS. You do get the GPS tracking, which I talked about before, for that for 7 days. That's pretty much the biggest differences in that. Then they have their fleet plan, which is $24.99 a month, $15 per extra dash cam. You have pretty much 1,000 dash cams, it seems like. I think that would be something for like a business more so than an individual. They may be able to use that to track their vehicles, or if you have like a courier business, anything like that, that may be more of something that may be of interest to you. So there you go. I will be linking it down below so y'all can check it out in way more detail if you are interested. I will say this, I don't think I will do the smart plan for me personally. I really, given my honest opinion, I feel like the smart plan should probably be what they give you if you have to add a whole other line to your phone plan. Now, that's just my personal opinion. I'm not sure how much the cost is on their end. I guess it's kind of like it could be a thing of, well, we'll keep the price of this dash cam pretty similar to our other dash cams, but you'll have to absorb some of that cloud cost. Or, they probably had that conflict versus raising the price of this to compensate for the extra cost of them doing some of this, having that storage and be able to hold those files for you for that long in their system. So I guess there's like a, give and take there. So they do give you a little bit, but if you want more than that or need more than that, then you'll have to pay for it. So I guess at the end of the day, if you do want to get into this and kind of want to, it's cheap for you to add a SIM card or get a SIM card, then I guess, they're giving you some options instead of locking you in and saying, well, if you buy the LTE, you got to add that $25 extra a month for our plan, and then you got to add a SIM card, which is going to be added to your existing phone plan. So that is some additional costs you will have to think about if you do plan on getting the LTE version and utilizing it to its full potential. All right, everyone, so that is my review of the Blackview LTE dash cam service. I do think the LTE service is nice. It has a lot of nice features, a lot of nice technological features that, you know, I think a lot of other dash cams are going to start using, start utilizing, start doing. You know, like I said before, I don't know if the smart plan is worth it for me. It may be worth it for you, so definitely check it out and see if that's something you want to do. I think the basic plan they give you is enough for me as my use. You know, me adding a SIM card to my plan wasn't that much of a cost to me. $20 extra a month. I'll probably blow that, you know, doing random stuff, you know, so, and especially right now with COVID, where I think everyone's saving a little bit more money, not going out as much, etc. So it's not that big a deal. I will have to reevaluate it going down, you know, here after COVID to see if it's still going to be worth it to me, you know, the extra money a month. But as of right now, man, I don't have any issues with the dash cams working flawless. The only issue that I did have is if you're in live view, watching live view while you're driving or anything like that, it's picking up your volume, picking up your, you know, your voice, and it's trying to play it back. And it can give you some issues if you're trying to watch it while it's trying to record. And it's trying to play back your voice. I did get it sometime where it will stutter, skip, or it would just, the audio would just be distorted a little bit. So, you know, I did see that when the phone was actually in the car, trying to watch the live view on the actual phone while the dash cam was trying to record. And doing all that at once in the car, I did, and you know, it was like, I did it like 3 or 4 times, and one time the audio got distorted. I just cut it off, cut it back on, and it was fixed itself. So that was the only issue that I did run into using the live view and some of the cloud features while driving the car, you know, or utilizing the dash cam while I was recording. So that's it, man. So definitely I'll be linking everything down in the description below. If you want to check out this dash cam, we putting a link down there. A special shout out goes again to Blackview. They did send this out to me for you guys, so I can review it for you guys, so you can kind of, you know, see exactly if this is products for you, if it is for you, if it's not for you. You know, now you have the information on it. All right. So as always, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this dash cam, and if you have any questions. And I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.